YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Dom, and I'm back. And yo, we're gonna talk about why you need to understand female nature. Well, female nature in this generation of modern women, it's more like it's getting harder for guys. It's getting harder for the average male. It's getting harder for most men to get on dates. It's getting harder for a guy to sleep with a woman. And the more harder it gets, the more competition you're going to have with other men. So it's like, you need to understand how females work and how they operate so you could be successful with them. Like, you understand how females are emotional based. They go by how they feel in that moment. She can like or love you tomorrow and hate you the next day. She could say she want to be with you and end up doing something with somebody else a couple weeks later or the next day. It's just how they feel. And you have to make them feel a certain way so none of that stuff happens. But you can't control that. That's out of your control. So it's like, you just have to focus on you and your grind. Females like an ambitious man. If you're not on your grind, on your purpose, you're not going to get no woman. It's like a cycle. You focus on yourself, they come. If you don't focus on yourself, they don't come. They leave. Because they want a guy who's working to be something or is the top. So what you have to understand is, I need to understand female nature. I need to know how they work. I need to know how they operate. So you could be better off with women. I'm not telling you guys this for me, because I understand how females work. I've been through it. I've been through the tough relationships. I've been through the heartbreak. I've been through the stages. So I want you guys to understand is that it's not easy. When you're dealing with women, it's more like a game. It's a game. It's like a video game. You're the player, and she's the other player. If you don't make this player colder, if you don't make this player better, she's going to notice that and leave you. If you're not being the best version of yourself, if you're not focusing on you and your purpose, she's going to find somebody else that will. So it's like, you have to just stay in your lane and focus on you. You need to understand females because you'll know how they manipulate you, what they would say. Some females just like getting a ego boost out of guys. Some females just like guys who they can manipulate and take over and control. Don't let her control you. And we're not saying, we bash women. We're not saying that we hate women. I just want you guys to understand them so you can enjoy, so you can have a good time. So your relationship or the multiple women that you're dealing with can appreciate you as the king that you are. And the women, there are great women out here. There are a lot of good women out here that would treat you good, treat you like the king that you are. There's a lot of good women that are respectful, but there's a lot of women that change how they feel because in that moment. And that's something that's out of your control. The reason how I started learning female nature was back in 2019 and 2020. I had to learn. Took a couple of heartbreaks. Took the biggest heartbreaks for me to understand, like, okay, a female could leave you at any time based on how she's felt because she's emotional based. And we as men are logic based. We are critical thinkers. We understand that we think for the long run. We think for the future. Women think for right now. Women think for, he's doing his job for me right now, but what's going to happen tomorrow? And there's nothing wrong with that. That is how women were created, and that's how men were created. But you just have to realize this, bro. When you get a female, make sure that you're on top of your stuff. Make sure there's nothing that she or nobody can say to put you down. If you're, for example, if you're making 100K a year, or even if you're making 20, 30K a year, you're still building your status up. You're still building your money up so you could be straight. So you don't have to worry about, this girl's going to leave me for this reason, or this girl's going to leave me for that reason. But when you're focusing on yourself, you're not worried about that. You know that there's another girl that would treat you better, that would treat you right, that really wants to be with you for real. And I want all the guys to understand is that it's not over. It's a game. It's like playing baseball. It's like playing basketball. It's like playing football. It's a game. If she breaks up with you, she thought you wasn't good enough. She thought that she could do better because she broke up with you. Even if you was working on yourself. Nobody's saying that we have to be perfect. That's not what we're saying. What I'm saying to you guys is that you have to be on your grind. Because when you're straight, you don't have to worry about nobody else. When you're focusing on you, you're focusing on your priorities. You don't be like, oh, man, she left me. I don't know what to do. Like, no. She left you because that's how they're hardwired. Most women aren't built for the long run. Let's keep it real. Most women just sit and reap the benefits while you do all the hard work, while they just exist. And it's a hard game out here. It's hard. But you live and you learn. It's not easy for us. In this game, it's cold. But you have to be cold. You have to get in the gym. You have to build your money up. You have to buy that new apartment or buy that new car that you want. So you don't have to depend on nobody else. So you can isolate yourself, work on yourself. I recommend, bro, you don't talk to any woman unless you feel that you're ready. Unless you feel like you're building yourself, or unless you feel like you're building your empire. If your empire is not straight or you're working to build your empire, don't talk to any woman. Don't. Because it's going to be a waste of time. It's going to be distraction. And that's what we got to learn. Like Kasanat said, females are a distraction. Like, you could be having a good day, bro, and you could be making money. You could be get your paycheck, or you can get the money any type of way. And then here comes your girl or the woman you're dealing with. Oh, you did this, you did that, or something, argument or something. And it just throw you off your square, just throw you off. And you're like, damn, what I do? You sitting there thinking about it, you're stressing, and it's throwing you off your purpose. When you could be putting that energy in the gym, or you could be putting that energy doing something that you love, or doing something that's your craft. Because we're building ourselves up. We have to make sure that we're focused and locked in so the females can come. Female nature is a hard game, and I want y'all to understand it. Like, you're going to get your heart broken. You're going to. And if you haven't, you will. You're going to get women playing games with you. That's just a part of it. You're going to get women acting a certain way when things go left. It's just a part of the game. So you have to understand is that it's okay. I mean, it's all right. And we appreciate the grind. Focus on you. Bottom line. Like, I sat here and I was thinking, like, what I need to do. I write down all my goals and what I want to accomplish in the near future. And I feel like you guys should write that too. So when you're locked in, you're not worried about if this woman leave you. If you got multiple women, you're not going to be in scarcity. You're not going to be, oh, dang, this woman left me. I don't got nobody now. No. But when you're focused on yourself and you're making money, you're happy. Nothing could throw you off your square. Nothing could distract you. And like I said, bro, don't blame women, bro. Don't yell. Don't scream. Don't, oh, you this, that, and third. Like, nah. Leave it alone. Because that's just how they hardwire. If she wants you, she'll make the effort to make sure that you're good. If she really messes with you for real. Just be yourself, bro. Just stay in your lane. It's that simple. Understanding females takes time. You're not going to get it in 2 months. You're not going to get it in 4 months. You're not going to get it in a year. You're not. And I can't save you. I'm just trying to tell you, bro, that it's a hard game out here. It's a cold world. Are you ready for it? Are you building your credit up? Are you building your status up? Are you building your social proof? Are you building your business? Are you building your body? Those are the type of questions that you need to be asking yourself. Go look in the mirror, G, and go ask yourself, are you doing those things? And if you're not, go back to the drawing board. If you're not, go self-improve. If you're not, write down the goals and write down the stuff that you need to accomplish and don't get distracted. You ever realize this, bro? When you focus on yourself and females see you working, they always come back. You ever realize that, bro? It's not their fault. It's just more like, oh, I see him doing better now. Oh, he's better than he was in the past. I want him now. That's just how women think, bro. And you can't control that. That's out of your control. So my best advice is to grind, work on yourself, stay in your lane, focus on getting your money, and everything else will come with it. But you need to understand female nature, because if you don't, it will mentally kill you. If you don't understand women, it will mentally put you in a bad position. It will throw you off your square. But yeah, man, that's it for the video, man. I just want to help y'all out, man. You know, as a guy, as a male that understands the game, I want to put y'all on game. And I need to understand, females are emotional beasts, men are logic beasts. It's just the world we live in. You can't control that. Don't get mad. Don't get upset. Just move on. I'm out of here. Peace.